Do you, RobLynn Live? I'm gonna say it again. Do you, RobLynn Live? I know you do. It's already 32 of you on OConnect. What a way to get started. Have we got a topic for you tonight? It is current event type topic. It's gonna blow us all away. We're going to go into the basics. We're not going to go in deep, because that's a little above my pay grade, and I don't want to step on my own tongue any more than I do. So we'll hit the highlights of it, and we'll have a nice chat in the community chat. And then we're blessed tonight to have a special guest who's not just a panelist, but she's going to be a host tonight in community time. And that's one Mel Marcano. So
Mel.
we're excited about that, Mel.
Our very first host.
You're our very first host, and we're going to try it out tonight and see if you like it, if everybody else likes it. Not worried about us.
Thank you for being willing to be the guinea pig. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you.
Who are you calling a guinea pig?
Mel. She's brave to be the guinea pig.
All right.
Thank you, Mel.
Now, there's a bunch of you. There's already, there's 13 in the, there's more than that. Hold on. Stand by one. Oh, there's 11 watching on YouTube. So the bulk of you already in OConnect. This is pretty good. Not too
shabby.
Doggies. All right. Now, if you're not an OES and you want to be, if you're not an OES and you could be, if you're not an OES and you should be, yes, you should. Let's go to RobLynnLive.com. All you have to do is click on Lynn's domain, RobLynnLive.com. And if for some reason you don't like .com, go to RobLynnLive.com. AI, almost forgot. RobLynnLive.ai. So you got your choice of two. Click on that bad boy, and that'll pop up the registration page. You can get yourself an O-mail, and with that O-mail, you get a password of your own desire. And once you've got that all hooked up, you get 3 products. 3 free. That's right, I didn't stutter. 3 free products for thee and moi. So there you have it. Not too shabby one bit. Now, today is day 606. It is Sunday. It is the 21st day of April 2024. And you're tuned in to RobLynn Live with Ollie. Yeah. All right. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. Welcome to each one of you to day 606 of consecutive RobLynn Lives. Very nice. Live sessions where we present a different topic each time we're here on the air, and that's every night or every day or every evening, wherever you are, or every afternoon, depending on where you are on the globe, on the planet. So we encourage your participation during community time. And tonight we're going to have a very active community time. I can feel it because Melanie Marcano, is going to be hosting community time. How about them apples? And I think she may have a little subject to talk to you guys about. Ooh, that's a big doggy. Yep. We like it. So participation in community time will be fun. We'll see how the time goes, reference any signing. We should be able to have time for, what was that breaking? Oh, okay. We should be able to have time for John Barilla, of course, and his baritone voice. He'll be singing a song to us as long as he's here. So there we have it. Now, community time is where we reap a lot, meaning gaining, and you gain a lot, as we hope you folks do, from our chats. Tonight, we want to take a look into the topic Web3. It's fast replacing Web2, and right now it's being combined, but Web3 is going to take over big time the internet. We will look at what Web3 is already bringing to us at ONPASSIVE, as well as what the future of Web3 has in store for the planet. Okay, so now you know the topic. You can also see it at the top where it says Web3. Why should we understand it? Well, because it's going to be part of our daily lives. And you've heard it talked about a little bit around ONPASSIVE, but tonight I think we're the first to really go into it in some detail. So stay tuned. I think you're going to like it. We're up to 23 in the on YouTube, and here we've got doggies 38. We're up to 61.
Okay, not bad.
Now we're rolling.
That's
Now
good.
we're rolling. Tonight we're going to roll, and many of you didn't know about us last night, even though we're here every night, because we didn't post in the back office, and that's my fault for not reminding Miss Nakamoto. So I took the 30 lashes this afternoon, and I'm back. I'm okay now. I'm feeling good. I got movement in my shoulders, movement in my tushy. I'm ready to rock. So tonight we have a very special guest. We mentioned her a moment ago. It's Miss Melanie Marcano, aka Mel Mel, who will be hosting community time and presenting a topic as well. We'll see how that all goes and what she's got in mind during community time. So stay tuned. You don't want to touch that dial. Don't think about going anywhere else, because you are in the right place at the right time to go right to the new top. What do you think of that?
I love it.
I know it. So please pray for Ashma Farah and his lovely wife Ashmahan, their two boys, Omar and Yusuf, formerly known as the Chunkster to me and Chunky to the world, and the tech media and support teams around the globe for their continued safety and their continued good health. We need them healthy because they're working 24/7 in shifts to make this the best platforms, single sign-on platform to ever exist. And you can take that one to the credit union, the bank. You can put it under your pillow, under your mattress. You can go dig a hole in the backyard and put it in there. Either way, no matter what you do, you're in the right place. No doubt about it. Now, please also send out your love, light, and prayers to all around the globe who are suffering, whether it be an illness or an accident or acts of war, whatever it is, whoever's suffering, please. If you have to do a blanket prayer, do a blanket one. If you know of someone in particular we need to send prayers out to, with our prayer warriors who are hard at work every day, every night, and every afternoon at RobLynn Live, just put it in the chat. In the chat. You can put it in the chat on YouTube. You can put it in the chat on OConnect. Now, that all being said, let's move on to announcements. And I know, before you say it, you've heard most of this before. Well, I changed it up a little bit tonight. What do you think of that? So, but you've heard all of this before, just in maybe different phraseology or word. Ooh, that's a big word. Different words. All who subscribe to OConnect, we have another 10-day extension until the 30th of April or the 1st of May if you were on the 21st. So 10-day extension. It's not costing us a nickel at this point. And the company is paying out, as I heard today on Heroes, millions of dollars for us to have free OConnect. And by the way, there's many thousands of OConnect that occur every day. So yes, it is expensive. And yes, we're going to get it rolling virally any day now. So migration without hesitation, you know the drill. Come on, migrate. Sign the NDA and the affiliate agreements. That's a must. Get ready for O-Verify, which is coming very soon, and O-Domain, which is coming very soon. O-Verify to verify who you really are, and maybe a catcha in there, one of those things that has the different letters and numbers that you have to do. So be ready for that. We need you to log into your back office, log into your OES in with your O-Mail, and check the ticker out and check what's in the back office out as well. All right. Check out the ONPASSIVE newest website, likely available Monday. Woo-hoo-hoo. Don't touch that dial. You're going to have another website nowhere else on the planet can you get a weekly website? And someday soon it may be a daily website, which would absolutely blow the Web3 people right out of the water. So check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel while you're at it. And check out Mr. Mohammed William Nazal, our friend, who is the Chief Marketing Officer, and his presence in X, formerly known as Twitter. Check him out. He's got all sorts of postings there, whether it's a blog or a video or just a comment. Check him out and re-X him. It used to be retweet him, re-X him so that he gets out there in the public, and use a hashtag anytime you use his name. So when you put hashtag Mohammed Nazal, CMO, boom, it goes out there to the internet. And we're out there in the internet space, as Francis Tay from the OES Asia Pacific has been telling us. We're out there. We're on page one, many of us in Google, on Google. Now, what do you think of that? Not too
Tabby.
True doggies. Log into your OES as we mentioned before, but confirm your profile. Make sure it's accurate. Make sure it's complete. Make sure it matches your state, county, city, country, village ID. It's important they match for O-Verify purposes so you can get paid the withdrawals you're due, okay? Check out the ticker in OES, and you can see our ticker running across the bottom. It looks similar, not quite as pretty, because we have emojis, compliments of Mr. Michael Chatta. Thank you, 444. We appreciate you, brother. And any pop-ups in O-Founders back office, okay? All right, no coughing yet today, so I must be talking in a reasonable fashion. If you know of anyone needing help, if you know of anyone needing help with anything on passive, helping one helps us all. True. Attend webinars and chats as time permits. There's thousands of them, thousands of webinars, okay? Not hundreds, not tens of hundreds, but thousands. As time permits, check them out, whether it's a webinar or, in our case, a variety chat, as we're known. Subscribe to OConnect when you can. Subscribe to OConnect when you can. You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. So subscribe, will you? When you can. When you can. You have until September 1st to get that done. Now, there's other products coming out that may be a little more reasonable that you can activate your account with and be in the good, in the green, and on your way collecting moolah, collecting shekels, collecting pesos, collecting lira, collecting Canadian dollars, connecting to Singapore Sing. So, and pesos, and you name the currency, euros, you name it, the pound, if it's still around in England. So get ready to rumble. You're in the right place at the right time. And to quote one Oliver Fonte of the OTech Pros, hashtag we are fine. Hashtag Oliver Fonte.
Yes.
All right. Now, let's get after the topic, or do you want to say a few hellos first? What's your pleasure? Tonight's kind of power packed, so we can say hellos later, or we can do them now.
Either way, we can say hi to the folks in the YouTube.
Well, why don't you do that, and then I'll do the OConnectors.
All right.
What do you think of that?
Sounds good.
All right, go ahead.
We got our moderators hard at work. I see Michael Chata's there, as well as Kushal Pegu at the moment. Those are the two active. Oh, and John Barilla, of course, is right there. I see him.
All right.
Hard at work. Let me see if anybody else. Those three moderators active right now. Thank you so much. You know, our moderators moderate what's going on in the live chat, and they also do greetings. So we really appreciate them. It's amazing what they do. Thanks to Frank Rowe. I see him right there. And David Switzer. Hi, Nagaraj. How are you? Chandan Majumdar is with us every night without fail. Thank you, Chandan. I also want to say hi to Malesh Yadav. Welcome, Malesh. And hello to DS Nayak, a frequent visitor. Hi to Lasso Lone Pinter. I might have pronounced that incorrectly, but I tried my best. Welcome. Hello, Loha Ray, who is often with us. Thank you, thank you. Hello to, let me scroll up a bit, Emmanuel Onyeguli. Hi. He is definitely one of our fans. We appreciate him. Let me scroll up a bit more. Hello to Jose Lucio and KP. How are you, K? Nice to have you here. How nice. Krishan Singh, how are you? Welcome to our show. Beverly Pringle. Hi, Bev. I see Chancho Ali, always with us. Henry Horn is here.
Henry Double H in the house. All right.
Yes, let me scroll up a bit more. Going way up. I see we have Shrujan Gedam with us. Welcome, Shrujan. Hello to Santosh Kumar. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate you. And Loni Jade is here. Hi, Loni. Oh, Carmela just popped in. Hi, Carmela Schwartz. She's doing double duty, I'm sure. She's also in the actual webinar itself.
Well, we're getting ready to find out.
And hello to Shesen Das. Shesen Das, welcome. Okay, that's it for now for our YouTube live streamers.
Now, let's swing on over to the one, the only, the platform of the decade, the one, the only, OConnect. And let's say hello in OConnect to Fern LaHaye and Onyeloni. Hello, we're glad you're here. Greg Miller in the house. France Marcelin, as usual. Thank you for being here, France. Isabel Bailey in the house. Malloy De Gupta is in the house from India. Thank you very much. Michael Chatta from the USA. Thank you, Michael, for all you do for RobLynn RobLynn Live with Ali. We appreciate that very much. And all you do for ONPASSIVE in general with your emojis and your moderating. It's so valuable and very much appreciated. Hello to Yvonne Finn and Guyana, of course, our favorite monk from Brooklyn. And Pabana Rout is here from India, of course. Claudette is here, St. Charles from the USA. Welcome. And Harmar Singh, or Baharmar, I would say it's Hanwar Singh with the BB in silent. There's Henry Horn again. Elizabeth Bade is in the house from Papua New Guinea. I think that makes 5 days in a row. How exciting that is. Bandwidth, it's getting better. Greg Hill in the house, our giftster. We appreciate you being here, Greg. And happy Sunday to you. Mohammed Suman is in the house. And Venkatola Christian Benny. All right. Welcome, Vanique, if I may just call you Vanique for short. And the one, the only, Petapali Durgesh is here and followed immediately by Petapali Aruna. Glad you're here. We've got Dawn Swihart here. Chances are she brought DL along for the game tonight. And Purification Tario is here. Pat Green, Dorothy, is in the house. And I heard them in India referring to you as Dorothy. So it must be catching on.
Yeah.
And Frank Rowe is in the house, of course. Michelle Weaver, Cynthia Deering, Carmela Schwartz. She's doing double duty. Suhan Roy is here as well. Jennifer Drummond, Melanie Marcano, our guest host tonight for Community Time. Ola Sumbo Kaye in the house. Welcome, Ola Sumbo. Nagaraj is here. Armin Hogue in the house. Hello, Armin. Eileen Cowell is here as well. Shankar Lai is here, or Lay. Welcome, sir. Let's see. Suresh Babu is here. I should know his name by now. Joseph D'Souza in the house from India. Welcome, JD. We're glad you're here. And Anush Kumar Maurya here. And wow, Straboni Day is here. James Yates from St. Petersburg, Florida, USA in the house. Deb Long of our deaf community here. Hello, 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 Deb. John Barilla, our singing baritone, the baritone extraordinaire, is here. Brian Croach from Canada is in the house. Welcome and hello to Sharon Lee Chen Koo. Sharon Koo. She's here, it looks like on 2 devices, probably a Mac and a Mac. Welcome, Sharon Koo and Sadananda Das. And I believe we saw Mr. Das today on a webinar, did we not? And our Sifu Francis Tay was there.
It was OP Future Internet Family Webinar. They do a daily webinar at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
That is
sponsored
good
by
stuff.
Vilas Chakraborty, and we were warmly welcomed there.
All right, and it was great. We appreciated the warm welcome. We spoke, we were speakers, I guess, briefly, just to say hello, but we were there. We were there, no doubt about it. And now I'll go back, make sure I got it. Oh, Angela Lalanda's here, woohoo, from the USA. And of course, Sadananda is from the one and only India, big country of India with many people. And I'd like to mention that we have 50, that's right, 50 participants tonight already, and 33. That makes 83. I don't care how you add or subtract. That's 83 of you here tonight with us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And here I'm going to sign thank you and point to you all. Thank you to you all. All right. Now, Web3. Let's talk a little about Web3. And I know this subject is on some of your minds. May not be right on the tip of on the front lobe, but I think somewhere in the back of your mind, you've heard Web3 mentioned maybe a few times. We're going to talk specifically Web3 for a little bit tonight. And then we'll swing on into community time where we can continue this subject. All right, and all right. Here we go. All right, Web3 is a new version of the worldwide web-based internet on public blockchains, okay? It's the incorporation of decentralization. You've heard about cryptocurrency. It's decentralized, and so is blockchain technology and token-based economics. Now, we won't go into specific detail on the 3, but we wanted to mention those to you because that's all part of Web3. And it's what makes Web3 so special. So yes, we're in Web 2, but Web 3 is here in parts, and it's going to be surrounding and engulfing Web 2. So they'll be working together, but Web 3 is going to be the newest kid on the block. And you know who else is the newest kid on the block? That single sign-on group called ONPASSIVE. So that's all good, all good. So we're living in the greatest of times. It's changing times. It's changing daily within OnPassive. It's changing daily with Web3. So stay tuned. Read what you can when you can. Go to OES Classroom on Tuesday and on Wednesday nights and Wednesday going into Thursday mornings, the OES lunch at noon, and go to OES Global Affiliates on Thursday morning. And then don't forget, on Saturday mornings, we've got OES India with translation. So if you want to be in the right place, you've started out good tonight because you're at RobLynn Live and Ali.
And this group here is the most informed and updated group ever.
I don't care where you go within OnPassive. This group here, you RobLynn Livers are tuned in. Okay, you ask questions, but you know what? They're questions maybe we didn't go over something here or there, but the stuff that we've gone over, you've got embedded in the front lobe, in the top lobe, middle lobe, and the back lobe. I'm no neurologist or neurosurgeon, but you got those lobes, and they're full of OnPassive. They're full of RobLynn Live. So thank you for being here. All right, the biggest contrast is the centralized data and the content to a decentralized model, as we said, okay? Web3 had its beginning really with the Ethereum guy who started Ethereum, which is a blockchain cryptocurrency. And most of you are aware of Ethereum. It's doing fairly well these days. And his name was, and it still is, Gavin Wood, Mr. Wood. And that was in 2014. However, prior to that, there were hints of what's going on with Web3 all over the internet in 2013. That's when it first appeared, that there was going to be some decentralization. So you know what? We say change is good. Change is good. Improvement, which is what Web3 is going to do for all of us, is better. 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 Take that one to the credit union. Web3 is built on blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, and other decentralized technologies, which is good stuff. And here are a few. I'm going a little bit quickly. If I need to slow down, Lynn will tell me. Is that too fast?
Slow down, yeah. People don't speak English as first language, so it's slow and pick.
Okay, yeah, I should have slowed down prior to this. Sorry if anybody, but please, when we get to community time, bring up each and every one of your questions, okay? And if we can't answer them, we'll get the answer for you. Now, the aim of Web3 is to move away from big tech companies. You know it as big tech, giving the users now, and we are all users. Most of us are global affiliates, more control of our own destiny. That's cool. That is very cool. It's nice to know through learning, through going to RobLynn Live and OES training and several other trainings around the globe, you'll learn how to get control and ownership, true ownership of your data and your digital assets, because something tells me we're in for a digital world coming up. Not only ONPASSIVE is digitally motivated and embedded with AI, but the whole globe is leaning that way now.
Very true. Right.
That's all true stuff. Blockchain and cryptocurrencies both incorporate blockchain technology, which our friend DL is familiar with and is studying, and he may have a few comments for us tonight or questions, which enables decentralized applications and reduces the need for so many people or companies or applications in the middle. Okay, you don't need as many we'll call it intermediaries. In other words, people in the middle getting their fingers into things. Okay, don't need as much of that with Web3. It's token-based economics now, whereby Web3 users, and you're going to be one, you may not know it yet, but you're already halfway there, would have self-sovereign digital identities. Your own identity in the digital world, rather than having such centralized platforms managing us. Okay. Good stuff right there. Now, we realize Web3 is in the developing stages, okay? It's developing daily, just like ONPASSIVE is developing daily. It's getting more and more user-centric, meaning you the user, me the user, Lynn over here the user, it's becoming more us. We're the user. It's centric now. It's embedded within us, okay? User-centric rather than the dominance by large tech or big tech. All right. Enter ONPASSIVE. Glad you mentioned that, Robbie. Enter ONPASSIVE within that movement. And all this by its leveraging the latest technologies, and you know we are, between Ash and Mohammed Kamal and Mr. Nizal and Professor Susan, as well as Dr. Tarek and many, many others, probably a couple thousand by now. The latest technologies are coming our way. Already included as part of the Web3 base of ONPASSIVE is AI. artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain to develop the most innovative products, both digitally, got that one out, and also, you don't hear much about it except when Ash speaks about it, physical products. I believe, and this is just me speaking from my heart, and from what I've heard from Ash, there's going to be physical products that are going to blow the world away. Not literally blow it away.
Blow our socks off.
All right, blow our socks off. I don't have any socks on tonight. My feet are cold.
Oh.
But had I put socks on, it would have blown them off. The most innovative products, both digitally and physical products, as well as what's going to happen with transforming other industries, various industries. I don't care whether it's the beer industry, whether it's the automobile industry, whether it's the toy makers of the world, whether it's the funeral homes of the world, the doctor's offices of the world, everyone, every sector of the world is going to be affected by Web3 internet applications. It's here. It's coming. It's going to be even bigger than we can imagine, Web3. Wow. It's going to transform, as I mentioned, various industries and lifestyles. Get ready for that. It's going to be good for our lifestyles, whether it be health maintenance, going to the library, whatever. Web3's going to be with us digitally. And it's across the globe, which means it's not just in USA and Canada and Mexico. It's going to be in Spain, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Vietnam, Cambodia, sunny Singapore, the Philippine Islands, Myanmar, etc., etc., etc.
Wow.
So
everywhere.
Everywhere. True. It's continuing the goal. And this is what ONPASSIVE has said from the start. We will always continue our goal, our vision, meaning Ash Mafar's vision. He started this, uplifting all of humanity. We like that. Continuing on, as Ayush says, moving on, let's take a look at how ONPASSIVE, that's us, that's our movement, is positioning itself in the emerging, meaning the coming Web3 landscape, shall we? I think we will. Just briefly. I don't want to get too carried away because we want to hear from you guys out there in the audience. I don't care whether it's the 34 that are on YouTube right now, or it's the, let me see how many we have here, or the 53, that's 87 of you are here with us. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are. We want to hear from you tonight, whether it's in the chat, whether it's you come into the OES and hop on the panel with us. We love that. We thrive on that, to be honest with you. We talk about it all the time, Lynn and myself, about how heartwarming it is for people who've never spoken on a webinar, a chat, on a video, have come to center stage and are doing this. And you know what? That's what it's all about. That's what makes this fun. Seeing others come out. You know, they've said, well, I've come out of my shell. I used to be shy. Well, you're not shy anymore. Most of you are not shy. We've heard from people that,
a case in point would be
Francis Tay, who claims to be shy, or he has been in the past, over the last 3 years or so, has certainly come to the plate. And batter up, Francis, because you are rocking the world with your training, Sifu. And we appreciate what you're doing. The chat, for everybody's knowledge, is going nuts. Not just on, we've got 230 chats right here in OConnect. And there's close to 280 on YouTube. So we're going to be checking the chat because we want to. This is all inclusive, okay? Our chat is all inclusive. We don't have a separate thing where only certain people are invited. We invite the world to come join us, and that's the way it should be, because ONPASSIVE is It's huge. It's a movement. It's transparent. And we are totally transparent here, and we'll continue it.
That's what ONPASSIVE is about. Inclusivity,
True.
inclusivity, and full access. And so we welcome all of you to our show.
Right, because you know what? If you feel like you're on the outside because you haven't been invited to this or that or the other, and we've witnessed that, we've experienced that, it's a little bit saddening because it's not doing it the Ashma far way. So those of you out there who have your private this, that, and the other, take heed. Do it the ONPASSIVE way. Do it the Ashma far way. You'll be glad you did in the long run. I'll get off my soapbox. But we are all inclusive, always have been, always will be. Okay, ONPASSIVE. And it's ecosystem, not ecosystem like I used to say. It's ecosystem. It offers a centralized hub for a huge range of smart solutions, hashtag solutions, hashtag products of free for thee and me, and premium paid for offerings. Okay, I call it offerings because it's offered to us if we want to use it, if we want to subscribe to it, whatever that might be, OConnect or anything else coming along, ODomain, OVerify, Joy, OBless, whatever we want to subscribe to, we'll have that as an offering to all of us, all inclusive. So Web3 and voice technology. Hey, how about here on OConnect? Have you heard what's coming? Speech to speech, speech to text, text to speech. That's coming in ONet and it's coming in OConnect just for a warm-up. That's a warm-up with our Web3 technology. And it's combining the Web2 and the Web3 technologies, voice to written, or chat. Technologies will enable a more, and here's a big word, and I wouldn't be using it, but immersive experience. In other words, throw yourself into the whole experience. Don't leave any stone unturned. Immerse yourself. It's like jumping in the swimming pool. It's a little chilly at first if it's hot outside, but you know what? Once you get in, it's a good feeling. So, and it will offer not only an immersive experience, but an interactive, and that's what we do at RobLynn Live. We interact as many of the webinars around the globe do, and chats. So, interactive experience across such devices. Get a load of this now. Not just mobile, not just computers and laptops and desktops, but it will be making all of those voice technology full of it being commonplace. In other words, voice is here to stay, and that's part of Web3. It's going to become commonplace more than ever in the past. So get ready to rumble. Web3 is here for you. It's here for me. It's here for ONPASSIVE, Ashma Farah, and everyone else around the globe. Just mark my words on this. You heard it today. And like Walter Cronkite used to say, that's the news of today. And AI in Web3. Let's talk about that for a minute. We've got artificial intelligence throughout ONPASSIVE. And now you're starting to see it in ChatGPT. You're starting to see it. Those are the LLMs, the large language models. You're starting to see and hear about ONPASSIVE. How cool is that? And a lot of that is due to you guys out there, you shy and not so shy people who are using keywords and hashtags. And that's all part of the entire picture, included in Web3 decentralization. So, voice and natural language processing is here to stay. It's coming. It's here in a big way within ONPASSIVE already, and this is going to be more of what enhances the user experience. In other words, it's centric. It's made for you. It's made for me. It's made for Lynn. It's made for Chris Tiazone and Francis Sifu Francis Tay. And speaking of Sifu Francis Tay, as I scrolled over to YouTube, thank you, Francis, for that super sticker that you sent our way. Thank you. Very gracious of you, our friend.
Thank you.
And we love you, brother. You are our brother and friend. And you are the seafood to the world, brother. All right. So the user experience is going to become more centric and open up many, many, many possibilities. Okay, it's not going to limit anything. It's not going to limit the amount of employees that a company may or may not have, because you know what? Good things come from change. And this change, this growth into WEB3 is killer. It is good. OnPassive products and solutions not only have developed the free products for the global arena, but is adding OConnect, which is here right now, and we're on OConnect, crystal clear. Fortunately, I'm not muted, so I hope you've been hearing me. I think you have.
Yeah.
And it's getting ready to go viral any day. Any day. Okay, I can't tell you the exact day or date, but you know what? Take that to the bank, take that to the credit union, put it in your pipe and smoke it, whatever you got to do. It will be going viral any day. And OTracker the same, OVerify the same, as a most trusted identity platform. And most trusted are the key words here. So hashtag OVerify, hashtag most trusted. That's the way we look at it. Finally, I have to cough. Sorry about that. All right. Now, add in Odesk, add in OBless, add in OnJoy. It will serve, and also Odesk is going to serve the CRM sector, customer service, so well, all of which is going to streamline things. It's going to make it easier for us. It's not going to make it harder, and we're going to become accustomed to this very, very quickly. And the more venues or places like RobLynn Live talk about it, and Sifu Francis with OES, as well as the other folks who are leaders in the company, the better it's going to be for all of us. Streamlining is here to stay. Web3 is here to stay. And that is about it from me. Did I go overboard or what? What time is it? I said 2:48. It's not, well, it's probably 2:48 somewhere in the morning, but it's 20:48 hours, meaning 8:48. So without further ado, and now let me announce what's coming next. During community time, we have a special treat, a special host. This is the first time we've done this and won't be the last, I don't think. It's been suggested by our friend Francis Tay, and we all talked about it together as a team, because we feel we're on, we're an organization amongst ourselves within an organization, and we'll have a special host. I don't know if it'll be every night, but it'll be regularly if it works out fine for everybody, who will speak on a topic that they choose. In other words, we can talk about the topic of the night, like we're talking tonight, Web3, if that's what Mel wants to talk about, or we can speak about anything that you folks want to talk about. But Mel will be the host tonight. And thank you, Mel, for being, as quote unquote, Lynn says, the guinea pig or the trial person. We're going to do a trial. And we will entertain questions and comments about Web3 as well. And that's it. Now, without further ado, do I bring Mel on first?
Yeah.
I think we need to do that and her to introduce herself, please, and then we'll bring folks onto the panel.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe I just give her. I can give her the.
That would be handy. Very easily done. And I need a cough drop, so excuse me, please. I'm going to turn my camera off for a moment. Maybe. Maybe not. Yes.
Well, she's probably in. I can just easily make her a speaker. She's probably in the attendees. Let me look for her. I'm looking for you, Mel. I'll just bring you over to speaker. So you get to come in first. Don't see her yet. And look. Do the search. Okay, I see her.
All right, you know the drill. Bring her on. Good stuff.
All right, there you go, Mel.
Thank you, Lynn. Because I was trying to look for. Good night, Rob. Good night, Lynn.
Should have just given that to you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yes,
I pinned you so everybody can see you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to bring my screen into the
Hello,
full.
everybody. And I'm going to put in the background.
Okay, take your time. We can go ahead and you want to bring people in?
All right, I think that's a good idea. While Mel gets all set up.
Yeah, take your time.
Sounds good to me. I see Chris Tizone has joined us. Hello, co-host Mr. Tizone. Thank you for being here, brother. And we appreciate all you do, Sifu, Chris.
Okay, so we.
Hello. Thank you very much, Rob, for acknowledging me. I'm just here in the background and helping out in many things, including Mel if she has trouble later in sharing the screen. Okay.
Mel never has trouble. What are you kidding me?
Okay, can I just
In
say I have my
case,
water,
in case.
I have my tissue.
Good.
Okay. Well, there's no crying or sneezing tonight.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go ahead and bring a few people on the panel in just a minute. But first, is it all right if Mel introduces herself first?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
That's one. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let's bring people to the panel, and then we'll have you introduce yourself, Mel. Just a moment,
Thank you.
please. Go ahead.
Okay, so first in is Elizabeth Depade from PNG.
All right, Papua New Guinea in the house.
And we have Carmela Schwartz coming in.
From Israel, hello, fire girl.
Fire girl. Hello, Rob.
Hello.
I don't think I'll put my video on right now. I'm scared I might lose my microphone.
Okay, no problem. But if
Thank
you
you.
would, mute yourself for the moment because we're getting a little reverb.
Okay, right.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Who's next?
Deborah Long.
Deb Long is in the house. Hello, Deb. Let me give her a salute and a hello. Hello.
And we have Pat Green coming in.
Ah, she's known as Dorothy around the globe now. I like it. Welcome, Pat. We're glad you're here.
Very nice. And we have Don and DL coming in now.
Don and DL. All right.
I see Carmela.
All right. There's Pat Green. There's Carmela.
Here comes John JJB Tin Man.
The Tin Man is coming to the house. Hello, Don and DL. And the Tin Man is here.
And I see Pedro Estrada.
Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Hello, Pedro. Buenas noches, sir. Buenas noches.
Greg Hill is here.
Greg Hill from the San Juan Islands of the USA, upper west coast, upper northwest corner.
That's right.
Hello, Greg.
And we have Onyeloni coming in.
Onyeloni coming to the panel. Thank you, Onyeloni.
And we have Fern LaHaye coming in.
Fern LaHaye is here. We might have a record panel tonight.
And we have Joseph. I think it might be D'Souza.
That is JD, Joseph D'Souza from India. Come on in, Joseph.
And we have Gustavo Calle, K-A-L-L-E, coming in.
Gustavo Calle. Buenas noches, sir.
And
welcome.
Puran Singh.
Puran Singh is in the house. Mr. Singh's from India, right? Not
Yes.
Bangladesh, India. Okay.
Yes.
And JD, Joseph D'Souza from India as well. Woo, doggies. Look at this panel filling up for you, Mel.
Very nice.
Filling up.
Beautiful. Thank you. And we also have coming in, we have Patience Oseware.
Okay, we've got 17. That makes 18 already, Mel.
And here comes Anuj Kumar.
All right, Mr. Kumar is here. Anuj, welcome, sir.
Nice. Lovely.
Puran, welcome, sir. Mr. Singh, glad you're here. Glad you are here, sir.
Hi, Piran.
Anybody else?
Not at the moment, but they're going to be coming in slowly, I'm sure.
All right. There's Greg Hill. What is it, cold there? What, do you got a sweatshirt on? Come on. Can't be cold.
It's cold. Time for cold, Greg.
All right.
Cold.
Now, briefly go over how we're doing this tonight. And we're kind of freewheeling it in terms of this is our first time doing this. And hopefully things will go smoothly. And if they don't, hey, we're here to have a good time and learn something. So, Mel, without further ado, please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you're from, even though I know, and what you're going to be speaking about tonight.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be sitting here tonight to do a small presentation. I am thrilled to have this opportunity to present clubs. That's one of my specialties. I'm presenting the club to you today, and I'm actually going to demonstrate how I add content to one of my clubs. Okay, and that club is called Mel's Island Vibes. So I'm going to demonstrate how I'm going to add a content to that club. That's what I chose because that's what I'm going to be trained on tomorrow. So I'm just going to delve in a little brief overview of what I'm about to present. And I thank you for your time and attention. Thank you very much. And thank you, RobLynn, for using me as your guinea pig.
Thank
All
you.
I want to know is, since this is an island club, do I have to dance?
Yeah,
Or
you
just
can
join?
dance, you can swim.
I got to dance too? Oh, all right.
You'll teach me how to swim, though.
Oh, hey, yeah, we got a swimming pool. You got to be able to swim.
Okay. All right.
Go
So,
ahead, Mel.
Mike, one of the clubs that I created is ONPASSIVE in ONET. ONPASSIVE ONET, as we know, it's a beautiful place to be in, to be creative. And the ONET Club, it aims to simplify the digital marketing landscape, and it empowers businesses of all sizes to achieve their goals effectively and efficiently. So now I'm going to demonstrate how I add content to one of my clubs called Island Vibes. So it's Mel's Island Vibes, and I'm going to do it from start to finish. So please sit back and enjoy the little ride with me. Thank you.
So Mel, you're gonna
Okay.
do like we did, right? Where you have your own webinar, and we're gonna share you're gonna share your screen and do the presentation within your webinar, like we did last night.
Yes. So that's awesome. Yes. So now I'm going to delve into that. I'm going to bring up the screen where I'm going to share what I'm doing from start to finish.
Within your own webinar, right? It's your own webinar.
Yes, within my own webinar.
So what we want to do is make sure everybody understands. So Mel is going to be hosting for 10-15 minutes as long as she presents, but she started her own webinar of which she is host for, and she's doing a screen share so that you can see what she's doing in her own webinar as host. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Okay. So now I'm going to go to my webinar that I created, and I'm going to upload the background as well. Okay, just bear with me one moment.
Thank you.
Okay, I can use any background, right? It doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just use any and any. Sorry about that. I'll make it look like the ocean, more or less.
Okay.
Okay. It's not an ocean, it's like a pool more. No, I don't like this one, but anyhow, it's okay. So what I'm going to do, let me know everyone if you can see my screen when I share it. Please let me know.
Okay, we
Thank
will.
you. And everybody can hear me from here, right?
Yeah, the sound is good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I do hear you.
Thank you. Thank you, Khan.
I
Okay,
do.
thank you. So I'm going to start from, so first, the main place we come to when we are creating anything, whether it's a club in ONET, whether it's a club, a post, a podcast, any one of those, or even in adding friends, we first go to our back office, more or less, it's the ecosystem. So I'm going to log in from there. Can you see what I'm sharing
No,
so
the
far?
screen share hasn't started yet.
Oh, yes, that's right. I am so sorry. It's
No,
my
that's fine. It's good you asked us, and we can give you feedback. That's the way to
yeah.
do it.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Okay, so screen share, I'm clicking on the middle in the 1, 2, 6, in the eight icons to the right, there is what is called screen share. It's in the form of a little arrow. So I click on the screen share at the bottom here of the page, and I go into, just bear with me here.
That's good. You're describing what to do so everybody knows what you're doing, and what if they're going to do this also, they'll know what to do. Great.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay. So I'm going to bring over where I'm going, which is the ecosystem. I'm hoping I'm clicking the right one. Yes, okay, there we go. So the ecosystem I'm going to share, and now you can see my screen, correct?
Not quite yet, but there's a delay, so it might come up. We'll be patient.
Okay,
Wait like 5, 10 seconds. Hmm.
Why is that, Lynn? This is delay.
I don't know. It just says there is a delay. I noticed. It's not in
because,
It's
screen.
a browser. It could be a browser issue. No
oh,
worries. Uh, if you could refresh quickly, Mel.
okay, no problem.
Thanks, Chris.
Refresh. So the history also delete what
Take
is
you
Thank
history.
you.
here to help us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Okay, so I'm going to log in, and so anybody can see that screen yet?
Not yet.
That's weird. Hmm.
Um, Usually, when you start screen sharing, we will have an indication at the top right that you are beginning to screen share.
Yeah, it
So
says on the left side, it says, oh, I'm going to
click
stop sharing. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to go back in.
yes, yes, you may do that. Uh,
And it says share this tab instead. So should I click
yes,
on? Okay.
yeah, select it first. Then after selecting it, on the bottom right of that dialog box, click share.
Chris is also a good enough before we share, or whatever we do, is to delete all what is history,
Okay,
cookies,
I
and
just need the help from one person because I don't want to be distracted. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Thank you. Okay. I'll stop sharing and I'll go right back again and
I have a question here, Chris. For example, Melanie, that was shared. This is not good for everybody when we will go to do something sharing or in the future, whatever. It's much better to clean the history with the caches and cookies, etc.
It's a good thing, but
I
now
didn't.
it's all right because uh, since it's just her browser. Uh, Whatever browser you're using, Mel, you might want to do that secondly if you're done.
Okay, I refreshed. So what are you asking me to do now? I'm going to log in. No?
Okay, so log in first to the ecosystem and go to ONET.
Okay.
Uh, Click the ONET tab. So
So I was already
before
in there.
sharing screen,
I
before
was
sharing
already
screen, go.
I was already in there and I was sharing the screen. So what am I doing wrong? I just need to know.
Oh, on the camera, beside the camera to the right of that, click again the share screen. Then a pop-up window will appear, and choose the browser tab. Your particularly the open uh, ONET browser tab.
1 second. I thought I was doing okay, but for some reason something distraction here. Yeah. My E43. 1 second, I'm just logging back in.
So I'm guessing that you didn't allow your browser to memorize the login credentials. It's okay.
No, I was
Yeah.
already in there. I had the screen open, OConnect, the one that I created, Chris, and I was sharing the screen. It says sharing screen. Screen start sharing. What I
Mhm.
was going to do is to enter into the OES so I can show how I was doing my club.
Mm.
However, when you spoke, I went right back in and yeah, let me start again and see what happens. I was already doing that perfectly, honestly. 1 second, please. It's in progress. Okay, going back in. Okay, so now I'm in again and I'm going to see if I can bring up the background. Bear with me 1 moment, okay? Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
You're audible.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I have the background and now I'm going to share screen, okay? And then I'm going to go into the ecosystem on passive ecosystem. Hmm. On passive ecosystem, share, which is not the right one. I was already in there, you know. Jesus. I tell you. 1 second. Okay. Share screen. There's always a first time to everything. 1 second. All forward. That's the conference. That's the video. So now it's showing me I'm in two different parts of the conference. It was the first one and now this one. Okay, I'm going to share and please let me know, is anybody seeing, because I'm sharing the screen, I'm going to log in into the ecosystem right now.
Um, y- uh, Mel, be sure to focus here on the OConnect.ai, um, the webinar that we are having in RobLynn Live. Just focus here.
Oh, so
Okay.
don't bother going into the OConnect that I created to share the
Yeah,
screen because,
yeah. Not from there. Focus here on our RobLynn Live
oh,
webinar.
okay, so maybe that's why.
Okay.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
thank you. 1 second.
The audience is here, so you should be screen sharing from
Okay,
here.
all right,
Oh,
thank you. 1 second. Let me close this one. When you have too many tabs open, it's distracting too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's quite difficult here because um, uh, uh,
I'm
participants
going.
should we should and let them understand that what we are doing is a webinar in a webinar. So
Okay.
quite
So
difficult for Mel for being a guinea pig, the first one
it's
to do
okay.
this.
We're here to learn. It's okay, Chris. Thank you for the help, though. It's okay.
Okay. You were doing the screen share on that created webinar, the other browser. So just
Okay.
focus here on the RobLynn Live, the grid view.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
back here, then screen share from here.
So I'm on RobLynn Live, and I have
Yes,
the webinar that I created. So I'm doing the screen share from RobLynn Live, correct?
yes, yes,
Yeah. So now I'm doing the screen share,
yes.
and I'm going.
We see now the indication on the top right. Melanie Marcano is sharing screen. Select
Okay.
the window now that you want to share the the created webinar, the other
Yeah.
one. It's the window now you're gonna share.
Okay. Thank you.
Be sure that is the OConnect.ai, the other one. And after selecting, click share on the bottom right of of that dialog box.
Okay.
Yay.
And
There it
there you
is.
go.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah.
It doesn't take me
We
long.
see that. We see that, Mel.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
not
you.
Yeah,
easy.
you are
Okay.
success. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to.
Yay.
Okay. So everybody, we need to relax,
Woo! Wow!
sit back, relax, and let us enjoy. And then we can comment. Okay. Thank you.
Rob, woo! Doggies!
Okay.
Oh, you're waiting for me with a resound, aren't you? I knew that's what you wanted. Here we go. Good job, Mel.
Yeah.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Success.
Okay. So now we can see the ecosystem, right? The back office here.
uh,
No.
we see practice makes perfect.
Oh.
And the
Okay.
blue background and
Yes,
Right.
that
simplicity.
is the OConnect.ai that you're showing. If
Yes.
you want to shift to another uh, uh, tab that
To
is
share the
inside
screen.
that window, uh, there's a button there on the bottom, just below the address bar. Click this tab instead.
Click the start. Let's start.
Is it visible?
Click this tab instead.
Or just if it's not there, um, uh, close that screen share, then go to the ecosystem on passive ecosystem you want to show,
Okay.
because now we see the OConnect.ai webinar host view.
And then Chris, there's also the other one, view tab, www.onpassive.com. Isn't that where I have to go?
um, yeah,
Then
this just try click the share this tab instead. Click it. Let's try
can you
what
not see
happened.
anything when I click on
uh,
the?
we, we we don't see it because
Okay.
the uh, the header
Okay.
is not showing to us.
I
It's
get you.
only that. Okay, now we see the join
Okay.
ecosystem.
All
Okay.
Join
right.
on passive
Thank you.
ecosystem. Now you're doing it. Wow.
Thank you. I want to make
Woo!
sure I pass with flying colors. So
Congratulations.
thank you. Okay. So I'm going to log in from there. So now we can all see the screen, right?
Yes.
I'm going to log in.
Yeah. Just don't
Okay.
show us the password when you type.
I'm sorry,
Don't
Amrit.
show us the password as you type the password in.
How do I not show it though?
So to show it, you have to click the I. Don't click the I icon.
Oh, that's what you mean. No, I won't click the I. Now I got
Okay,
you.
Did it redirect? Just follow the redirection tab, because when you click the login button,
Mm-hmm.
just follow that tab, and from there click share this tab instead while you log in, or perhaps you log in first, uh, s- then click this tab instead for us to be show
Yeah,
for us to see.
it says click share this tab instead for the
Yes,
OConnect on passive.com. So
yes,
that
you
is
I'm imagining now you're about to log in. So if you don't want to 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 let us see while you're logging in, just log in first, then after logging in, click this tab instead.
okay.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Because usually, as we'd like to make understand to under for the audience here to understand, after clicking that login, it will redirect to another tab. So while screen sharing, um, the viewers here is left on this join on passive ecosystem page. Does the host or co-host that is sharing should click share this tab instead for us to see what Mel is doing.
Okay, that's
Okay.
so I'm asking, instead of logging in, should I click share this tab instead, or do
Yes.
I log in and click it
Log
as
in
well?
first. Log in first so that we
Okay.
will not see your typing your password.
Okay. Okay. All
Yeah, you
right.
want to show your password?
Uh,
No. Okay.
oh,
So now,
do you want us to guess your password?
no, no, none of that. You have to pay for me to do that, for me to be able to show you my password. And it's not cheap. Okay. It's fun learning now. Okay. So now I am in the everyone on the platform. It's a learning curve. It's my first time doing a screen in a screen share. Okay, so bear with me on that, please, and thank you. So now, Lynn, Rob, and Chris, let me know if Francis is there as well. I'm in the background, the back office, where I'm going to click on ONET. Is anyone seeing my screen?
Yes, but you have to click the share this tab instead. Okay,
Okay, okay. Now, no,
we're
I click
waiting
on
for
it.
it.
I
We're
clicked on
waiting
it.
for it.
Yeah, it'll come. Let's be patient.
So now I click on ONET, correct? Because I click on share this tab instead.
It's still on the on passive ecosystem join page, the welcoming page.
We're waiting
It's
for
not
it.
yet
Wait.
shifting
Okay.
to what you are seeing. Be sure to click the that share this tab instead.
Yeah, I just clicked it. It's showing me right there. Stop sharing, share this tab instead, and I clicked on it. Share this tab instead, and that's the one with www.unpassive.com, right? To OConnect AI, correct?
Mm. Uh,
Because I'm going
when
to share it in RobLynn Live, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Cur- uh, Currently, what you are viewing is the ONET, right? ONET.
Yes. Yeah.
Go to that ONET tab browser, and from there, click the share this tab instead, just below the address bar.
My share this tab instead, they're both on top, on the very top left, and I can see it right there.
Yes.
So one is
Click,
RobLynn
click
Live or Connect AI, the other one is www.unpassive.com to connect AI. So I
yes.
click on,
Go to your created webinar, Mel. Just focus there. You're already sharing the webinar you created.
okay. When there are a lot of tabs open, bear with me one moment. Ay, ay, ay.
It's in another window.
Yes. Uh,
Currently, the one that we are seeing is the uh,
Okay.
on
Okay.
passive website.
All right. So share this tab instead. It says ecosystem.onpassive.com in the one that I created. So I click on
Yes.
that one, correct?
Okay.
I'm
Did you
asking.
open did you open that from there did you open the ONNet, the ecosystem, the on passive ecosystem? You should have been opening from there.
From where, Chris? From
Uh, from
RobLynn
this
Live or from the
not
one
from
that I
not
created?
from the RobLynn Live, from the one that you created.
Yes, so I'm now there and there's
Okay.
two tabs. It
Yeah.
says share this tab instead. The other one shows view tab ecosystem.onpassive.com. I click on that one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
All
just
right.
asking.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
just click it. This there we now we are
Oh,
back to the OConnect.ai, the webinar that
Okay.
you have created.
Okay.
Shift from there. And I know there are tabs that are open. Um, go to the ONET if you open it from there.
Okay. I haven't opened ONET because you said to go to the one that I create. Okay, let me go back to ONET, which is in the back office. One second. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve,
Yes,
Mel.
yes. Now because I'm imagining and I'm certainly somewhat I think I'm correct. The browser uh, that you opened ONET is in the RobLynn Live uh, uh, webinar browser. So this one you haven't yet. It's another window of different tabs that is open. So the other window, which is the here in the RobLynn Live and other tabs, that's where you opened your ONET and you cannot share from there.
Okay, so
So
I'm going to, okay, so I'm in the one that I created and it
yes,
says,
just open another tab, then ecosystem on
yes,
passive.com, then log in,
but I did that already.
and but not here that you're showing the OConnect.ai,
Okay,
the blue background that we're seeing.
this one, can you
Yes,
click on there?
yes, above,
Yeah,
above.
this one right here. If you can see my cursor circling
Uh,
around it. No?
yes, click this tab instead if there's an open tab already on passive.com.
Yes and no. I
Click
click on,
this tab instead. Yes.
okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm just going to say what I'm seeing up there. There's two. There's one for RobLynn Live, which is viewtab.oconnect.ai. The other one says share this tab instead, and it says https.oconnect to OConnect AI. Should I click on that one?
Yes, yeah, try. Let's try. It should shift to another page that you are seeing.
So before that, I should open ONET, correct?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay. And then I click on share this tab instead. Which one of them? I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Just focus on the window. That's it. Wow.
Okay.
You got it. You
Woo!
got it.
Yay, yay, Mel.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Yay, Mel.
Mel, Mel.
Thank you. Okay. So now I'm going to click on Own It, everyone. Bear with me, and I know you all are.
We are already seeing the ONET, Mel, and we see your avatar moving.
Yes.
I knew I had to dance. I knew it.
Thank you. Okay. So as you can see above my avatar, where I'm doing that nice heart to everyone. So hearts up, not that heart on your head, but hearts to everyone. There are my posts, friends, clubs, and I will focus on clubs because that's what I'm going to demonstrate. So when I click on clubs, it brings me to the list where it says all my clubs, clubs requests, recommended clubs, and create club. So I'm going to click on my clubs since they have already been created. Oh, am I not able to open clubs in there?
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
You might find it. Just scroll down.
Hmm.
So refresh page from there.
Okay.
Refresh the page from there. It
Okay.
might be
Oh,
requiring that. Then scroll down. If it says no data found, uh, okay, let it be.
so
Just yeah. We know that there are items there, but for
okay.
now it's not showing.
Okay. Should I probably click on ONET again? No, and try opening clubs. Just
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. Go
Let me
ahead.
try. You can always try, right? Okay.
It's
And
because
I'm going to,
it's I think it's the data because you're doing the webinar in a webinar. Perhaps
oh,
your computer is quite struggling in showing your mic labs.
okay. I get you. Thank you. Okay, let me try clicking. Yeah, you're correct, Chris. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So let me go back to, okay, I'm just gonna pretend since it's not working, but at least we get to the clubs area to show, demonstrate, but just could not post what I had intended to post to my clubs. So I'm just gonna show a post. I'm just gonna do a post or something. Okay. Okay, so here you can see it says post. That little avatar is giving me the hearts everywhere I turn. Okay, so everybody can see where it says post beside my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can see that.
Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
now, thank you. So now I'm going to do any little squiggly stuff. I can always delete it after. So my thoughts today is about, I will post something. 1 second there. Bear with me. Demonstrating.
You're okay, May.
Yeah, I
We
know.
have to have patience.
Okay. Participants, if you have your emojis open there, let's show support to Mel with clicking the heart emoji. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. So what I'm going to do, since I had posted something already, but it's not, I'm clicking on it and it's not, I'm going to do something totally different. So in posts, I am going to pull in a picture from what I have saved from my files, okay, on my desktop. As you can see, my desktop is on the right side, all the list of files. And if I go to desktop, I can open the files, and I'm going to open up one that, 1 second there. Which one should I open? One of them. Gallery. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend unpassive. I was trying to do one of my island vibe stuff, but it didn't work, so I'm so sorry about that.
Yes, yeah. Oh, it's okay. We're imagining after clicking that add photos or and
Yeah,
you should be selecting from your local drive, and now we see that something is already uh pasted there on
right. It's about
ready to
unpassive.
post.
Yeah, it's one of the unpassive pictures that I pull from the background of unpassive and I save it to my gallery. So you can easily do those things and then add your own twist to it. In post, you don't have music, but in post, you can always put a little spiel about what you have downloaded. And I'm going to add a second picture. So I'm clicking on the plus sign, as you can see, and I'm going to pull another picture in from my files again.
Yes. Okay. We just imagine that since what you're doing is we're not seeing it, but in actually the host can see that pop up of a, uh file explorer or folder wherein you one should select a picture or a video, etc., to upload there.
So let me ask you, not seeing what I'm doing? Is a while ago I heard you guys said you seen what I'm doing. Now you can't see, Chris?
Now we see that an image is uploaded, but
Okay,
oh, the things that you are the file explorer, the one
okay.
that you are selecting, that one is not seen
Oh,
because
okay.
it's for privacy purposes.
Okay, I
Okay,
get you.
okay. So
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me get into another picture if I can, if I may. One second. Which one should I click? Picture of ONPASSIVE a while ago. Where's ONPASSIVE? And oh, you can see. But what I have done, I have labeled all my folders. I created quite a bit of folders, and I give them names. So images, ONPASSIVE, GIFs or pictures, my islands pictures, and things like that. You know, my QR code, I have created folders for each of them and named them. So I'll know exactly which ones to go into.
yes, yes.
And
Okay.
this one's okay. So there is this guy. What is he doing? Praying? Sorry, 1 second. Let me see what.
You're
Okay.
adding another picture, and there it is.
Yes,
We
I
can
brought in
see.
another guy. And you can add, I think, up to, it says free pictures. I think it's 3 of them because it doesn't give me more plus after the free pluses that is sitting there. So I'm thinking
Oh,
it's only free.
good
And
to
now
know.
I
Good to
can,
know.
yeah, and now I can share my thoughts. I'm just gonna put a little post, anything that comes to mind. I will delete it after though, because that's not what I intended to post.
Okay, while Mel is typing, show support by clicking an emoji. All right, go ahead. Just to fill the gap. I'm clicking the hearts and the stars. Go ahead, people. And I think there's not. I can click only 100. It means 100%. But I don't know what Francis will give you
Oh,
later.
Francis is there. My
Your
principal.
your grade.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm typing is I'm just doing a little kind of a little blog. I enjoy being on RobLynn Live as I am growing and learning. All right. So I'm just letting you know that that's what I'm doing right now. Just pretending that I'm, creating one of those. It gives me the opportunity.
You are okay. We love you.
Thank you. I love you
Oh,
too.
Carmela, don't distract her typing, okay?
It gives me the opportunity to be creative, to speak up and speak out.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Very well done, Mel.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob.
So, for those of you who've been wondering what we've been doing, we have our first guest host of the year. It's Miss Melanie Marcano, who has demonstrated how to do a webinar within a webinar. Now, we had a couple of stumbling blocks, but hey, we made it through it. And as you can see, Mel has demonstrated how to go into her, in this case, into ONet and post a picture. Very well done, Mel.
Thank you.
We'll keep practicing doing this. I think practice makes. I'm happy tonight doing this because you have a very cool head. I would have been pulling my gray hair out that's left, and then probably pacing with the camera off, and then who knows what curse words I'd be saying. So thank you for your cool head.
Oh, yes. I was telling myself, Mel, it's not the end of the day. So just be poised, relax, chillax. And
You
that's
know, sis, that is the hashtag unpassive way, Mel. Do it or die. And
exactly.
I said, hey, Mel, she never gives up. And Elizabeth Bade says, you are doing fine, Mel. Loving
Thank
it. Lots of support. And Armin says, congratulations, Mel.
Thank you.
Francis, we completed our first live with Mel, live co-host or host with Mel as a host, doing a webinar within a webinar. And she was able to demonstrate, in case you weren't here, she was able to demonstrate how to add a picture in her ONet. So I think we have a success story right here.
Yes. Okay. So now there it is, all the finished product, which I just pretended that I was creating something. All right. It says
yes. Woo! Click the picture. So it will go a large.
Yeah,
Click
we
the
can see
picture of your
pictures.
post.
You want me to take a picture?
No, click the picture to enlarge.
Oh, click the picture. Okay. There it is. That's one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I copied that or downloaded that from the onpassive.com. Not the
Then click
shorts, but
the
you
right
have.
the carousel, yeah, and then the next picture.
Yes. There's the guy with a light. He's reading something. I think he's praying or whatever he's doing. But anyhow, that's the two that I was trying to download a beautiful hotel that has just been, well, it's been in my country, in my island, and it's so beautiful. You all would have enjoyed it. It's breathtaking, but I could not upload it because of the club's part. That's not working for me. But anyhow, that's the one, the finished product of what I did. And
very nicely done. We'd like to swing into some community time, Mel. There may be some questions for you. There may be some questions for us or Francis or Chris about Web3.
Thank you.
Let's.
Sorry. I'm going to log off from there, right?
Yes, you may stop
Okay,
sharing
stop
now.
sharing. Yes, thank you
Come
very much.
back to us, Mel. Come back to us. There
Yes.
you are. All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to our first hosting by Miss Marcano. So I think it went well. Stumbling block here, stumbling block there, but we got through it. And I think we're going to try this some more. It's what we'll likely do if we were to bring other people on to be a host or co-host, I should say, is we'll practice on OConnect doing the webinar within the webinar. We didn't have a whole lot of practice before we threw Mel to the wolves like we did tonight. So we'll keep working on it, and we are a work in progress, and this is what we do. So thank you again, Mel.
And we've got 75.
You're welcome, Robin. Thank you.
There's 75 people have stuck with you through thick and thin, and there's another 32. So we're at 107 people have stayed with you on this.
Yeah.
So
Thank
very
you,
well
everybody.
done.
If they can hear me, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. It's a first time to everything, and we are all here to learn. Thank you.
All right, I'd like to go to community time for a little while now, if that's okay with everybody. And if you have a question or a comment for Mel, if you have a question or a comment about Web3, which was our topic tonight, we'll certainly entertain that. So I'm going to click on so I can see the participants and see if I see any hands. Greg, were you waving at me or just saying hello? You. Yeah, you. You're muted.
No,
All right.
I wasn't actually. But since you said that, Mel, you did a great job, girl. And I'll tell you what, under pressure, it's not fun, but you conquered it, and that's the one main thing that you're doing all the time is you're just gaining knowledge and understanding what's happening, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And
Me too.
with the help, it's a body system. So with the help of all the inputs that I got from Lynn, Europe, and Chris, and the audience.
Hey, help
Yeah.
anyone, help us all, and you're doing a great job helping with us all. Thank you.
True.
Thank
And I
you.
want to reiterate what Gustavo said. I know we kind of passed over it, but what Gustavo said is very true. Whenever you go into before you go into a webinar, or before you go into to put a webinar within a webinar, clear your cache. What is it called?
Cache.
Your cache. Clear the cache. Don't spend it. Just clear it. And I think the results will be just what you're looking for. So that was a good comment he made in passing. So thank you for your comment, Greg. And now we're going over to Pat Green, who has her hand raised. Go ahead, Dorothy.
Mel, I'm really proud of you. I wanted you to know you stuck in there and you did what you could do and you got it done. And I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
And my question is, are you going to be recording these so we can look at them later? And do some, follow you step by step so we can learn how to do some of this on our own.
Yeah, so tomorrow though we're having the mini training, right? So I won't have to go picture. Well, I'll still practice the picture in picture, right, Lynn? Right, Francis?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll practice that, and then we'll do the clubs. I'm hoping that I don't get stuck. I'll clean my cache to make sure before we do that. I was working today, so after work, I didn't even think of doing that. But yeah.
All right. All good.
Thank you.
All exceptionally good. So thank you. Thank you for being the GP for RLL tonight. We appreciate it. Let's go to Elizabeth Bade in Papua New Guinea. Go ahead, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, unmute and let's hear from you.
Let's see your face. Kind of go farther back so we can see your face.
She's got her camera on. There's her audio.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say that, Mel, you have really encouraged me to now and go and get stuck into ONET and start to learn things. Thank you, teacher Francis Tay. I've been following you. Now that demonstration is done, I'm going to be seriously looking at my ONET now to get it activated so that I can go in and do something about it. Thank you very much, Mel. Every step, all the challenges that you went through is an educational items for us, and we've been sitting here learning from you. So thank you so much indeed for being a guinea pig for all of us. Thank you so much indeed for going right through it, and we have learned. Yes, thank you. And that's it, Lynn. Over to you.
All right, if you could mute,
Rob,
please,
sorry, Rob.
Elizabeth. I'm going to go to Carmela now. You can mute, Elizabeth. Thank you. Okay, thanks very much for doing that. Let's swing on over to Israel and talk to Carmela, or have her talk to us. Go ahead, Carmela.
Hello, everyone. I want to say, Emil, your struggle is the first time. The first time is always hard, and you were excellent. This is one thing. The second thing I want you to say, sometimes you can do what you did alone when you are making a webinar and record yourself And then you can put up your record already or have been done for us in the shop that you already did it before. So you struggle with yourself, you sweat alone, even much easier. And then you put it out as a video, and everybody see that video already.
Yeah.
And I will be a host too. I will prepare myself before. I will do my own video. I will do my own nonsense with myself, and then I come out with a video already done. It it's another way to show
Yeah.
things.
As we go along, we learn. So my first time, it will perfect itself. Thank you, Cam.
And you were excellent. You know, you need a lot of courage to go with so many people first time to do things. So
Okay,
I appreciate you and I salute you. Love
thank you.
you.
Love you too.
All right, let's go from Israel over to it looks like the US of A. Let's go to Onye Loni. Loni, go ahead, please.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Mel. Job well done. It's not easy to be a trailblazer.
Thank you.
So you were the guinea pig, but I love the fact that you stuck to it, even when it was so hard. You kept trying. You didn't give up. So job well done. Good job,
Thank you,
Mel.
Aliani. Thank you.
All right. Did you have anything else, Loni, or should I move on for now?
Yes, please move on. I just wanted to tell her.
Okay. All right. I'd like to, if I may, I know he's going to say I didn't give him any warning. Francis, Sifu, what did you think about how that went? First time out.
The definition why Francis is so quiet because he's speechless.
All right. I thought it went well myself.
It went well.
What a compliment you got! What a compliment! Speechless. Wow.
Yeah. Some of you may not know that RobLynn and Chris we were doing the dry run last night with Mel. In less than 24 hours, this is a different Mel that we saw this morning or tonight. You know, she's very cool, and I was a bit concerned when she said she brought a tissue paper. You know, I said, "Oh no, what she need a tissue paper?" Yes. I think Mel, just listening to the YouTube on my way back here, the thing I like what you were describing is that because when you were doing the screen sharing, the YouTube freeze, you can't see what you're doing. But when you were describing what you're doing, it's like we are in the room, you know. Because you are telling us what you are doing now, next, you know. So that is a kudos to you as a teacher, as a trainer. And that is what is important to whether people can see the picture or see the screen or not. You are able to bring them along, walk them in the room, walk them where you're directing them. Well, everybody have a first chapter. You already written your new chapter in ONPASSIVE. Congratulations.
Thank you, Francis, my principal. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Francis. Appreciate that. And yeah, outstanding, Mel. I'll tell you, sticking with it is the name of the game. And I think with practice, we'll all get that down pretty easily. Like to entertain a few thoughts. Carmela, are you back? You have something else? Go ahead, Carmela.
Yes, I wanted to say, when you are directing like without and you don't see it, you are like a blind person going on the dark. So it's not easy, and you did it perfect, and I salute you.
All right. Thank you for that, Carmela. Appreciate that. If we could get a few more, let's get a few questions or comments, if we could, about our topic tonight, which was Web3, why we need to understand it, why we should understand it. In my discussion, I tried to kind of be cursory with it and just kind of go over the highlights of it, and hopefully it stimulated someone to ask a question. Let's go with Guyana. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Namaskar to you all. Good evening to you all. Good morning to Sifu. I have one question to Sifu. My laptop is a MacBook Pro. Actually, is the oldest. 7 years ago, I was bought it. So when I log in with the Safari, there that time no having another option. That means AI, BBG, a background option not coming. But when I do the logging with the Chrome, I get everything. When Lynn ma'am was co-host in Chrome, I get everything. But in Safari, I don't get that. What happened, Sifu? What can I do for that?
I don't have Mac with me. I think Lynn probably and those who have Mac.
Hey, Lynn ma'am, you know about it?
Yeah.
You have to repeat. I was getting our sign language stuff ready. Sorry. Can you repeat the comment or question?
Yeah, sorry. Again, I repeat that my question. So when I logging with the Safari, that time I don't get a background option and also participating option. So in there, when you was I tried about by the Safari, when you was co-host to me, that time also I don't get a background option and a participating option. But when I doing logging with the Chrome, I get everything. So Safari is the oldest. That's why that is happening. I don't know. That's why I ask you.
I find I have issues with Safari, so I don't use Safari browser at all. It's the native browser for Apple, right? But I don't use it personally. So I use Chrome because Chrome seems to be most compatible for everything.
Yeah.
I've noticed. Plus,
yeah, right now also, ma'am, I am with the Chrome.
Yeah. Plus, are you using the live captioning, the live CC? Because that's really good for anybody who doesn't speak English as a first language. That live captioning option is part of Chrome. You can enable it, and every time someone speaks in anything you're on, it could be YouTube, it could be anything, the live captioning shows for you. You'll see the words of the people speaking, and it's really good, not just for deaf, but for anyone who wants to have a quiet environment. You want to read instead of listen. It's really good to use a CC, live CC.
Yeah.
So I recommend that. But again, Chrome.
Yeah, thank you.
For me,
I got
Chrome
it. I got it. Thank you.
Chrome is the best.
Yeah, I got it, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you all.
Thank you for that question. Appreciate it. And I'll reiterate what Lynn said. I had the same issue with Safari. I have a MacBook Pro like you do. Mine's about 3 or 4 years old, and it's the same thing. When I try to log in, I can log in, but I don't have the participant list, and I also don't have the background. So that's it's very commonplace. So I would say log in with Chrome when you can. And let's see if we have any other comments or questions about Web3 or about what Mel did tonight. Either way.
Nice to see you, Saido.
Saido is here. I'd like to say we have 75 participants here tonight in OConnect, and we still got 29 on YouTube. So that's 104 any way you look at it. So that's a very good crowd. And Mel, I know they appreciated, people don't always just stick around, but people stuck around to hear what you had to say and what you had to present. I think it was very nice. Very nice.
Awesome.
I feel honored. Trust me. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, I don't see any other hands.
Green.
Well, oh, wait a minute. Like I said, I see Pat Green's hand. Go ahead, Dorothy.
Mel, I did something that I hadn't done before. Today, I went into OES classroom. I've done that before, but I did a video email, and I'd never done one before. And I was listening to the training about OMail, and so I did that today, and I did it off the cuff, and I sent my husband a video letting him know that I loved him. And I'd never done that before. So I didn't do anything like you just did, but I felt good about it too. So I just wanted to encourage you too. So just an FYI.
Did he receive it?
Yes, he did.
He got the video? Okay. It was rated
Yes.
G, right? You didn't send anything R or X. It was G, right?
No,
I love
it was
you.
rated G.
Okay, just checking, Pat, because if you recall back 2 weeks ago, you are the lady that said you're my man, so quote unquote. So, anyway, all kidding aside, I'm glad you did that, Pat. I'm glad you did that with me. Yeah.
Thank you.
You'll
Thank
have
you, Francis, for your trainings too.
a strong elbow.
I didn't do anything. He's just making that up, you guys.
All right.
He's a troublemaker.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, let's. All right. I don't see any other hands.
Paul wants to come to the panel.
All right.
Farland. So all you got to do, Paul, is look for the speaker request button, and we'll bring you in. Okay, Paul?
All right. Well, let's wait. Paul may have a question before we get into the signing, and it looks like Mel has her hand up. Go ahead, Mel.
Okay. Thank you, Rob. I just looked up chat. Yeah, I have to say, I look up chat GPT-4 about Web3. I don't know much about it, but I'm going to read something that it says, which is very interesting. It says Web3 aims to empower users by enabling them to own their data, participate in decision-making processes, and interact directly with each other in a trustless manner without the need of intermediaries. This shifts towards decentralization and user empowerment has the potential to revolutionize various industries, including finance, social media, gaming, like DL always talks about the board. I forget what him and Kapil. Gaming, supply chain management, and more. And it says here it's important to note that Web3 is still a rapidly evolving concept, and there are ongoing debates and discussions about its implications, challenges, and opportunities. But it's a technology tool, right?
Yes.
Web3.
Yes.
I don't know much about it, but just reading.
And OnPassive is already using some of the Web3 technology, which is really cool. So, which I mentioned earlier. But thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, Paul's coming in, and we'll go to Carmela and then over to DL and Dawn.
I want to say that I also don't know a lot about the Web3 and Web2. I just heard about it today first time. So thank you, Rob and Lynn, to bring it up. And I'm going to check it out. What is this all about? We are here always learning something new. You give us a lot of value, and it's very nice of you to give the opportunity to try how to do all these things, because when we are doing a webinar with ourselves and we don't have crowd around us, it's not the same. You need some people to be in that webinar to see and to give you the feedback, and it's very important. And thank you very much that you give us this opportunity. I really appreciate it very much. And thank you, Mel, struggle and did it and don't give up too. And we are here one for each other. And thank you all people that come and wait and was patience. And it was very, very nice of you. And try, and it's only the way to learn. If you are not going to put yourself in the water, you never know to swim.
All right, thank you for that, Carmela. And I just want to add, I think we were one of the first chats or webinars to really go into it at all, into Web3. And I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, what's coming. And I'm pretty proud that Lynn and I discussed it today and came up with the topic. So, well, I'm not proud. I'm just happy. I'm happy we did it. So let's go to DL.
Thanks, RobLynn. Hello, everybody on the panel and in the chat as well. Many people ask, what is a blockchain? Basically, it's just a database that stores information in blocks. It's nothing really special beyond that. Try to visualize yourself a bicycle chain. Each one of those links in that chain stores data. So if Don and I make a transaction with each other, that data is stored. And it's in a block. That's why they call it the blockchain. It's all connected together, those blocks, in a running ledger. It's kind of like bookkeeping too, in a way, because it's a continual running ledger. But what makes blockchain really special? Let me backtrack a second. Blockchain 3.0, Web 3.0 is basically blockchain and decentralization. That's basically what it is. So nothing to get overwhelmed technical wise, but excuse me, let me get my train of thought here. The question many people ask: why a blockchain? Why would people want to do a blockchain? The answer is very simple. It's just I explained this earlier today. To a good friend of mine. Basically, it just solves a technical problem. It solves a computer problem, a digital problem. That's why people ask, why a blockchain? That's the answer. It solves a problem. The special features of blockchain are there's five. There's five of them that make it very attractive. It's different from other platforms. Number one, it's decentralized. Nobody controls it. Number two, you can't censor it. It's censor proof. Number three, it's immutable, which means nobody controls it. Nobody can come in and mess with your information. Number four, it is what's called trustlessness. That's a strange word, I know, but what it means is that there's no third parties involved. So nobody can hack that stuff. So also the fifth is transparency. You can see what you're doing with the blockchain at all times as far as transactions go. So there's nothing hidden there. So again, it's decentralized. Nobody controls it. You can't censor it. It's immutable. It can't be changed. And you got the trustlessness, which means no third parties can be in the game, so to speak. It cuts out the middleman, in other words, and then it's transparent. That's why I love the blockchain. I see where it's going, and I'm very, very ecstatic about it. And I commend ONPASSIVE for looking at it as well. Back to you, Rob.
All right, thank you for that, and appreciate you mentioning that. Let me see if we've got any other hands. And we will be talking more and more about blockchain as time goes, as ONPASSIVE gets more and more into it. And we will be talking more and more about Web3 as well. And in doing my research today, I learned some of the things that we mentioned and some of the things that Don mentioned. I like the transparency thing. I think that's really good stuff. So I think we're in for a treat as time goes on. All right, are we ready? Wait a minute, we have a hand. Let's go to Fern LaHaye. Go ahead, Fern.
Thank you, and I enjoyed it very much. What I love about Web3 is for the people who are hesitant about AI, the fact that it's decentralized, I think that is so convincing for people who are kind of skeptical about AI and digital currency. I try to stress the fact that it's decentralized, and hopefully that helps kind of relieve the fear, because a lot of people out there, they think, okay, digital currency, and when it's not decentralized, the government, you're like slave to the government, where with Web3, it's the decentralized digital currency. So we don't have to fear about being enslaved like with Web 2.0 and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm excited about Web3. Anyway, good to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. And I just want to mention to DL, the more I read about it and the more I understand the crypto end of blockchain, the more I see that it's really a good thing coming. And I think we can all look forward to that. I didn't understand it like I do now, and I do have a pretty good understanding of it, but I'm looking forward to learning more and more. We'll go now to Greg Hill and then back to DL.
Excuse me. Thanks, Rob. First, I just want to say one more time, Melanie, you did a great job. I think you work under pressure quite well. I just tell you, you did a great job, man.
Thank you, Greg.
So today I had a nice talk with Mr. Conahay. We enjoyed ourselves, I believe, quite well. And we talked about this that's coming up. And blockchain is pretty interesting stuff. I think we really need to start thinking about putting that in your program as a learning. Now, I'm going to kind of, I am going to tie in with Don about this here, because I know he's really focused on that. And I think it has a lot to do with our future business and how we are protected and how we protect our finances. And also I want to get into the virtual reality that's coming up here pretty soon, because we'll need that to get the apples into our wallet. So I'm looking forward to hearing some stuff from Francis about that. I think he's going to be focusing on that. If he hasn't already started. I couldn't get up early enough to get into the Sunday. But anyway, I love everybody here, and so much we are learning as a family, which is really, really good. I've been asked to also from Rob and Lynn to do just like what Mel did today, and I'm just thanking God it wasn't me up there doing that. She did it. I didn't realize you were going to actually do a webinar within a webinar. Now that's not as easy as just sharing your screen. Anybody can pretty much share your screen, but to understand what she was doing there, that's another thing that I will be practicing. So, and also the technology the way it is, nothing's perfect in our technology yet. So we know that these kind of things can happen, and sometimes it's not your fault for what's going on. It's the program, and that's just the way it is. It's part of life. And so we deal with it in different ways, and I think Mel dealt with it well. And thanks for your time today there, DL. Thank you so much, and thank you, everybody else.
All right, thank you, Greg. Appreciate that very much. We'll look forward to you being a host with the most coming up one of these days soon. And let's go to DL again, or Dawn, or both.
It'll probably be next month.
I just wanted to say congratulations, Melanie. You did very well.
Thank you, DL.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
But Web 3.0, basically, just break it down in simplest terms. It's just an enhanced version of the World Wide Web. That's all it is. It's just a new aspect of it, basically. So nothing to get overwhelmed about. when you hear Web 3.0, it's a lot of digital upgrades, basically, in my opinion. But yeah, I had a great conversation with Greg today for about 2 hours and a half or so. So it was very enlightening. So we got to know each other very well, and I was really looking forward to this subject tonight, because that's something that I'm studying. I'm very excited about. But and this is for everybody out here and in the chat as well. This is where the trends are going, is to the blockchain. I'm telling you right now, it's heading that way. So anything you can learn on your own or get into school or something to learn about it might serve you well. Back to you, Rob.
Thank you, DL. Over to you, Francis. Francis, I see you're unmuted. Does that mean you're going to fire it up and fire the cannons?
No. We have all the information is being shared this morning. Is great info. Like Mel said, this is like a university online. Just want to also add on what DL said. I think DL, you are really in depth in your sharing of blockchain. But this area is new to most of us, or even myself. It's new to us. There is Web 1.0, there's Web 2.0, and today we are hearing Web 3.0. So that doesn't mean the Web 1 and 2 is gone. It's just improved, upgraded from the old. It's not taken away. Right? The only thing we need to open our eyes to see when blockchain technology or Web 3.0 come into our present, our environment, is to watch what is what, which product is in line with the Web 3.0. Our O-Verify is Web 3.0. Our OConnect is Web 3.0. Whenever there is wherever there's a company that can decide themselves, like even the old domain, that you can decide yourself, they just register, and you want to do what you're going to do. You want to do what coding is up to you. That is a signal of decentralization, that we do not depend on the big guns, big giant, to give us permission to do what we want to do. So it decentralized. Now we are able to do our own technology. We can develop our own things, our own product. That's why ONPASSIVE is waiting to now. Even Bitcoin is waited to today. Waited to today to go for the split. They're going to split the half the Bitcoin. Is also waiting for Web 3.0, decentralization. So there's a lot of excitement going on in the environment, in the technology environment, and just learn bit by bit. Coming to RobLynn Live is where all our brain, all our mind come together. We share what we know. What we don't know, we just say you know. Just I don't know about Mac. I don't know. Right? What you know, we can share. We encourage each other. Even like if you cannot cry, I will make her cry. Mel bring a tissue paper. If you want to cry, make her cry. That's why we try to build each other up. Right? So don't worry. Come here. You learn technology is a new thing. Don't be scared. If you are asked, invited to share, don't be scared. Everybody have a first step. Right? Just come forward. Who knows? You'll be the next prime minister. Who knows? Right? Thank you.
Well, personally, myself, I want to be the next coin that comes out, the O'Gorman coin, and we'll go from there. Now that we're talking about blockchain, I want to blockchain myself all the way to the top if I can at some point. At any rate, I just wanted to say we're very grateful. We're at 80 people here that have stuck with us tonight. Plus, there's another 18. We're at 98. We were at 118. We're at 98 now. That's pretty darn good after 2 hours, in my opinion, my humble opinion. And we appreciate everybody sticking with us, learning along with us. Granted, Lynn and I don't know everything about the blockchain or 3.0, but we are learning, and we want to help all of us learn. And with the help of people like Greg and DL and Francis and Chris, we'll all learn together, and that's good stuff. So let's see. I'm not sure. Let's see. Go ahead, Carmela, and then I'll go back to DL, please.
We are here one to each other. Everyone share his knowledge, and we are all together army of knowledge. So thank you all that bring up everything, and thank you for coming and listening and learning. And thank Ashmo that bring us to that panel to be able to do it every night. And I enjoy it, and I appreciate every moment.
Okay, me too, and thank you. Let's go now. Let's go back to San Juan Islands and Greg, and then we'll go to DL again. And if I'm missing somebody, I'm sorry. I'll catch up to it. I got a problem with my screen again. So go ahead, DL, and then over to Greg.
Go ahead, DL first.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Rob, I just wanted to follow up on what you said. That's interesting. You should say that about designing your own coin. That's interesting, advanced stuff. So I commend you on that. Matter of fact, I had the same thing in mind. I've got, I already got the name of my coin I'm going to design all picked out as far as what it's going to be called. But there's other things on the blockchain too, and it's a little more advanced. So you get into the non-fungible transactions, the NFTs, and things along those lines. But I just wanted to touch base with you in particular, Rob, on that on the Gorman coin. That's hilarious. But yeah, you're onto something there. Back to you.
Well, I wasn't 100% sure of the name. It'll probably have to be the Nakamoto coin before the Gorman coin. So we'll figure something out, or we'll call it GN, OGN, or I don't know. At any rate, it is exciting stuff. I'm glad we picked this topic tonight. It's brought a lot of us together tonight, well over 100 to have this discussion and to go with Mel into ONET. I mean, this is all good. This is why we're here. We're not here just to hear ourselves. We're here to hear you guys, you girls, you ladies and gentlemen, and we're grateful for that. So let's see.
I think the founder of Bitcoin is something like Shinto Nakamoto, something like that.
Satoshi Nakamoto.
It is Satoshi Nakamoto. No relation.
But no wonder you want Goldman coin.
So, yeah, Mr. Nakamoto is not related to this Nakamoto. Darn it.
Okay, let me just jump in for a second, Rob.
Okay, go ahead, Pedro.
Yeah, early when I joined ONPASSIVE in 2019, late 2019, the friend that introduced me to ONPASSIVE, after a webinar that was so animated by Ashmo Farah, he had the same idea. He said, let's go in Ashmo Farah. Now, can you imagine if we have a coin with his name? That would be valuable. So, yeah, you have the right idea, Rob and Lynn.
We'll have to see. Before we go developing anything, we got to pay the mortgage this month. So we're probably gonna have to hold off on any R&D here at the Nakamoto household. But I agree with both you, DL, and Pedro. I think it's a grand idea to come up with, and it's not that far-fetched if you think about it. I mean, if Mr. Nakamoto can come up with something that started out at 50 cents, and now it's at, I think it was $64,000 a coin today. If he can do it, we can do it. That's the way I look at it. And if he can do it and Ash can do it, we all can do it.
I agree.
That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. I'm definitely going to come up with my own because, like I said, a lot of that is just computer language, getting it all together as far as the language itself goes. Solidity is a good start, but there's others such as JavaScript and along those lines as well. But yeah, you can actually do your own coin if you know the language.
All right, that sounds very, very good. Actually, I'm back now. I'm not on screen yet, but I am back. I was listening in through Lynn's computer and our speaker here. For some reason, whenever something goes amiss on the webinar itself or on the chat itself, it seems to knock me out or I knock myself out. So I probably knocked myself out for the 4th time tonight. All right, let me see where we were. Let's see, we got DL, we're over to Greg Hill. Go ahead there, Gregory.
I'm not sure. I think Mel was ahead of me.
Mel and Pat with their hands.
Well, like I said, let's go Mel, then Pat, then Greg. How's that, Greg?
Either way.
It's okay. Greg, you could have gone ahead and then I would go after you. It's okay.
Okay, Pat Green, you can go for it.
You're all too nice. Go ahead, Pat. They've yielded to you.
I was just going to say, I can understand why you want Lynn to be part of this OCoins is because a woman has to have some money to shop till she drops. I mean, come on, get real, right?
Oh, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Okay, well, why not? Why not? Why not? Nakamoto coin.
There we go. I also noticed today when I was at church that they're teaching the preschool sign language. The way I knew that was there was a sign on the door that said welcome, and it had the letters, the W, and then the word welcome, and it showed the letters W and then E. Let's get it right, Patricia. E. And then it had L.
E, L,
I'm not doing very good. There we go. L.
E.
And then it had C. And then it had the O.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Look at us going with these letters. Where is Patty? Patty, you brought these letters to life with us.
And then the E again. So they actually had the pictures of the signs on the welcome with for the preschool for the kids, and spelled the word welcome, and each letter had the sign on it on how do you do. So I thought that was really neat.
That is neat. Cutting edge at your church. That's good stuff. I wonder if they have a deaf community at your church. Do they sign the service?
No, not that I know of, not yet. But hey, with the kids growing up to learning how to do it, I can see that happening real quick too. And I don't know why that, I mean, hey, it's exciting. Why not? I could see that in the near future too. So that's exciting. I just want to mention that.
All right. Thank you for doing that. Now we'll go to Mel, and then we'll go on to Greg.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Again, ChatGPT, thank you. It's so respectful. I love that ChatGPT 4, that bot.
Did we answer your question properly?
Yes, it does. I love it. It's professional. I noticed, I looked it up. ChatGPT. Web3 and children. I don't know if anybody saw that. It helps with their privacy as well. That's not only the blockchain and digital assets, but they say smart contracts and safety for your children, education and digital literacy, because with the Web3, it protects, it's high security, or it's built with high security, so it protects your child's, whatever the child is doing online. That Web3 is one of the big impact on children learning online. So it does help with security online for children. It says online safety and security. And it also says with Web 3.0, Children may encounter new risks online, but parents should continue to emphasize the importance of online safety. So that means that the parents of the children should be guiding them as always and as usual. But it is a good tool to use, especially when it comes to children, apart from the blockchain and the assets part. I was just reading it on, and it says parents and educators play a crucial role in guiding children to navigate, but at the same time, it is an online safety and security tool when it comes to children's learning.
All right. Good stuff, Mel. Keep up with ChatGPT, and you might use a couple of the others, Claude and Perplexity. Perplexity is very, very good. I think it's more current, but I'd say ChatGPT is probably going to catch up here for sure. All right, let's go to Greg Hill in the Hill of San Juan.
Well, excuse me. First, I kind of wanted to just add on to the Chat GPT. Thanks, Francis. You kept me up all night because it told me about Chat GPT. And then I got on there and I didn't get to bed till after 12 o'clock. Oh my gosh. I had fun.
Send my greeting to ChatGPT. Send my greeting.
It made me go crazy a little bit. Because you know me, I'm prompting AI all the time. I just want to add one word that you guys, everybody in this room here, I'm going to say this one word, and you're going to hear about it. And I wasn't going to do it, but I thought, oh, what the heck? Can't hurt. It's called, we have the worldwide, what do you call it? The WEB3. Well, we have something else coming that's even better than that. It's called the hyperweb. And you'll hear about it from me in the future here. It's unbelievable. That's all I can tell you. You're going to want to know this. Seriously. It was designed to go right in parallel with ONPASSIVE.
What is that secret?
I can't tell it. That was it. That's just a little morsel. Actually, I've actually posted a little bit about it on LinkedIn. And, but I had to, be real careful what I say. So anyway, there's some really cool stuff coming up. I mean, AI is really making this whole thing happen a lot. And it's happening quicker than I thought it was going to be. So, and
Kamala should know. It's initiated from Israel.
Well, I can copy and send you a bit about this. I can't really share a lot because wouldn't be fair and wouldn't be right unless I asked somebody about it. I can say the word or the hyperweb. I can say that, but I can only tell you that it is decentralized and that there's a lot of things to it that are pretty cool. And the people that have been working on this for 4 years that I've known, and they've kind of allowed me to be the guinea pig to do a lot of things. So I will be talking about it once they decide it's okay to start talking about it. But it's called the hyperweb, and it has a lot to do with 3-dimensional stuff on your computer, and we have our own AI as well. So it's a lot of fun, and it's a great learning experience. It's going to go well with ONPASSIVE. That's all I can tell you. It's like a marriage made in heaven. Seriously.
That's exciting stuff.
Just for me,
Greg, I know you and I have talked a little about some things, but this is real exciting now to know the name of it being the hyperweb. Wow.
I can read you a little bit about something I have. It's written down, and I think it's okay. I can do that. So what it says is essentially the hyperweb represents an advanced interconnected digital ecosystem where information, services, and experiences are seamlessly integrated, potentially offering new opportunities for collaboration, communication, and innovation. And that's about as far as I can go.
You don't have to go any further. It sounds like you're talking ONPASSIVE's second cousin.
Well, I want to tell you something. These two guys that I've been working with, they said, if Ash knew this and what they have done, he would go crazy. I said, I'm not going to tell him. Although I wanted them to reach out to him, but they said they can't do it right now.
This is exciting stuff. Hyperweb, here we come.
Yeah, hyperweb.
Let's go back to DL. All right, DL, I hope we fired you up here, Greg and company. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base again with a kind of a small disclaimer, so to speak, about the creating your own tokens. Any business that may do that, or a personal person actually may do that, you got legal considerations to consider. That's what I wanted to add. Legal considerations to look at. Back to you, Rob.
All right, I kind of assume that there'd have to be, all sorts of legal things, because you're not going to be just in the United States or France or England. It's going to be international. So I'm sure there's a lot more to it than just, hey, I came up with a coin. So, yeah, I kind of envision that being the issue. So, yeah, thank you for that. So I'm still interested, though. I mean, I'm going hyper. I'm hyper right now, Greg. So talk about a hyperlink. You got Hyper Gorman here. I mean, I'm hyped up now. I'm not. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to take blood pressure medicine for the first time in 6 months. Yeah, this is all good. This is all good. This is why we're here. We're not just here to be pretty faces. We're here to learn and burn, and we are definitely learning and burning tonight for sure. It must have been Mr. Tia Zone. All right. Any other hands, or Francis, did you want to hop in there on this hyperlink?
I wait for Greg to tell me more.
All right. Good enough. We'll be standing by, Greg. Don't forget us on your way to that extreme top. Don't forget us. We want to learn.
Hey, believe me, you know how long I've been wanting to be able to talk about this, and I've had to have my mouth shut about this because it's big stuff. And I'm just a little potato. That's all I can say. I'm just very blessed by these two people that I've known. I've known one of them for 8 years, and that's my sponsor to ONPASSIVE. He speaks 5 languages. He has a degree in engineering, machine learning, and the guy that he works with is in Portugal, and he knows all code today and how to write it. And the things he's created is like crazy. We got a game on Fortnite, I can tell you that. And that's a big thing if you can get on Fortnite and get a game on there. And one of the things is we have a game on there that's tied in with this stuff, and it's pretty interesting. I'm not a gamer, so I don't really get into it, but they know the way to go with getting traffic and stuff. So
I'll be I don't know what I'll be. I'll be along for the ride somehow, sometime, at some point.
Well, I'll let you know.
Yeah. No hurry. I got a couple years left in me, so
I got a lot to do with ONPASSIVE first. That's where I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah.
You are young forever, Rob.
Young forever. All right, that sounds good to me.
Yeah,
we got a couple.
Keep us young forever.
All right, I'm with you on that. Hey, I'm taking care of myself now. I fasted today for 24 hours and then had my one meal, and I wasn't hungry until I started looking at the clock. I said, damn, it's time to eat. Good. So, hey, I'm all about being healthy now. I took my vitamins today. Let's see, we didn't go anywhere, but yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for all of this. Bring it. Where's that resound? Bring it on. All right. So let's see. We have Patience and Pedro. So one of the P's go first. Pedro, can the lady go first?
Sure thing.
All right. Thank you. We'll be back to you in a moment. Patience, bring it, Patience. Miss Patience, you copy?
She lowered her hand. Unless it was you that lowered her hand.
I didn't lower her hand.
Okay, so maybe she realized she didn't want to have her hand up.
Patience, did you want to speak or forever hold your peace?
You took her hand down.
All right, Patience, I'm going to come back to you because I want to hear from you tonight. Let's go to Pedro while we're at it. Pedro, bring it, brother.
Yes, I just want to congratulate you on going over Web3 that is coming, especially the speech-to-speech and text-to-speech and vice versa. So that is a big thing that is going to make the world just to go crazy with ONPASSIVE, with OConnect. And I wanted to mention that I appreciated that Mel never gave up, and Becky Tio's son, he kept the cool, directing her, and she followed through and got it to a successful presentation. I learned much about the steps because I didn't know it existed, the web in web option, but it's possible. So
web within a web. Web within a web. Stick with us, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we're just tipping the iceberg here. Stick with us. We're going. We're gonna be on fire here before you know it. Hopefully we won't get fired, but we'll be on fire.
Absolutely. Yeah. I appreciate all the aspects and the steps, because once somebody's going over and you're listening and seeing that they're mentioning what they're doing, that's the best way to learn and to teach. Mentioning the steps that you're taking, where you're going, where is not working, where is working. So that was pretty cool stuff. I learned a lot. Appreciate that Mel had the courage and the drive to do it. And Techie Christian Tioson for coaching her. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, thank you, Pedro. Buenas noches, sir.
And you know what, Pedro? Sorry, I did not use one tissue.
Okay, good.
No tissue? Francis is relieved. Francis is relieved. All right, now it's time for some sign language. Speaking of Pat Green and sign language, if that's okay. I don't see any other hands at the moment, but we don't have to go anywhere. It's Sunday night. Tomorrow's Monday. You know, I've had my 6 cups of tea. I ran out of half and half today in the interest of transparency, and I can't drink coffee without it. So, at any rate, I'll be getting half and half tomorrow. Okay, who are we going to first? We're going
to start with Patty. Ready, Patty? Yes, he's ready. All right. We're going to go to the side view. She has her cards ready. So
everybody mute, please.
It was Carmela.
Carmela, I'll mute you if you don't mind.
I just did.
Okay, so now
we'll be back to you, Carmela. I saw your hand kind of late. Sorry.
Side view.
I wanted to say something, but it doesn't matter. I want to be a co-host if you don't mind.
You want to be a co-host or a host?
Yes, please.
Right.
You want to be co-host?
Yes. Lynn
yes, it's always nice to be a co-host. I play with the buttons.
All right, but we're going to have sign language. 2 teachers teach sign language first, okay, Carmela? Okay, let me find her.
Looking for Deb first, right?
No, I'm looking for Carmela.
Oh.
But be sure to keep muted, okay, Carmela, because I can't mute you once you're a co-host. Okay, everybody look for Patty. Scroll up and down, look for Patty. And keep muted. Everybody keep muted. Okay, Patty says hello. Hello. Love you. She says, love you. Are you guys ready?
Ready? Ready?
Great. A.
B.
B. C. D. E. E. F. F. G. H. I. J. K. L. M. N. O. P. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. C. Z. Just draw the Z. rat. R A T. R A T. Rat. Put the R in. Brush your nose. Rat. Red. R E D. R E D. And the sign is this. Red. Rub. R U B. R U B. Rub. 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 Run. R U N. R U N. The sign is this. Sad. S A D. S A D. Sad. And make your expression sad so it matches the sign. Saw. S A W. S A W. Saw. So. S E W. S E W. Sew. The action of sewing. Set. S E T. S E T. Set. Set up or set. Set. Tan. T A N. T T A N. Tan. Show your skin tan. Tan. T T E A. T E A. The sign is this. Dipping your tea bag into the cup. T. T. Tie. T I E. T I E. Tie. Top. T O P. T O P. T O P. And the sign is this. Top. Top. Use. Use. U S E. U S E. Use. Use. Yay. Great. Okay, now we go to Deb. Go ahead, Deb.
Hello, everybody. Hello, brothers and sisters. Are you ready for a new one? Yeah. All right. Web 2 and 3. Web WEB 2 and 3. Part of it I've been watching. Understand. To understand or you don't understand. Understand. I hope so. OConnect extension. OConnect extension. Keep adding. It's very expensive for the company. Expensive. You buy something and you throw out. Expensive. But it's free for us. Free to us. It's supposed to be verified, not certified. I'm like typing here. Verified. I've read it before. Verified. Country. Why? Country. State. S. State. Like in New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, state. There's no ID. 2D. Back and forth. Alternate. There's no ID. All those that go in your profile for your personal. paid. That way you will get paid once you get verified. You get paid to get your withdrawal. W in the front, and you move back to a D. Means you're going to take out. Withdraw. Well, all of us are in training. Training. That's what I like. We have control of our business. Tricks. Alternate back and forth. Control. Like that. Control your own business. And I hope you all are very motivated today. And thank you, Mal. You do a good job. That's it.
I'm learning. I almost have that alphabet down. So keep up what you're doing, Patty. That's very helpful to keep practicing that. All right. I see the calculator up. We'd like to have a song, if we could, from John, if he's still up for it. John, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
Oh, we got to do a picture, and then we're going to do a song.
2 pictures. So we want to have Patty pick maybe a letter or sign, and we're going to take a picture, group picture, Patty. Which letter or which word? Just thinking.
Still 86 folks here. 86.
T, like T. Oh, 86.
Yeah.
Oh, great. T. Everybody do T.
T.
Get the tea bag and dip it in your cup. T. Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now sign T. Very nice. We're going to do Deb. Thinking of what to do. Deb, ready? Which sign? This is, I'm thinking control. All right, everybody make this handshake. Face it this way and this. Control. Already got that? This is the handshake. Turn it this way and go back and forth. Control. Ready? Everybody sign control. Keep signing it. 1, 2, 3, and here I go. Very nice. Thank you. All right. Thank you all.
All right. It's back to me and over to John Barilla. John, tell us what you're going to be singing tonight. Please, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I just want to say, Mel, very good job. I can hardly keep it together to have my Bluetooth connected to my computer, to have my music in the background of my song, and I'm not trying to share a webinar within a webinar, and I can't do this, so I have to give you credit. You did a great job. You stuck with it, and you remained calm. One thing we have in common is I never give up. The difference is I'm usually a little bit crazy when I'm trying something. I don't know what I'm doing. You were very calm and collected, so that was very good. So anyway, tonight we have, we're going to the Beatles tonight. Going to do a song by the Beatles, which I've done a couple times here and there. And the song that I've chosen is Nowhere Man. And there's really, it's a pretty short story about this song, because all they really say is, and I've actually heard Paul McCartney in interviews say a little something, but towards the end of the production of their Rubber Soul album, which is in 1965, John Lennon was actually having difficulties coming up with a new song, I guess, just so they could put it on the album, you know. And so he spent like 5 hours, it says in this thing I read here, trying to come up with another new song. He was just racking his brain, apparently. And eventually he decided he would lay down for a while because he couldn't think of it. He just couldn't think of anything. And the whole thing, while he was lying there, and this is where I hear about Paul McCartney later in an interview said that at this time, John was in general kind of in a state of flux. He was, you know, having trouble with what he was really doing. But so when he laid himself down to think about it, I guess he thought about how he was kind of a nowhere man. He kind of, nothing was working. He couldn't think of anything. So that brought into his mind the song. He thought, well, let me write a song about a nowhere man. And that's it. That's as simple as it is. He just couldn't think of a song. He laid down for a while and just thinking about his own life and where am I going? And it's kind of nowhere right now and nowhere man. So that's the song. We're going to sing it now. Nowhere man. 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs over. See, even I got to find things when I'm working here, but it's a lot easier than what you did, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm in the right place now. Let's go to my full screen. All right, and keep your fingers crossed because everything looks like it's working, and that's a miracle. Anyway, here we go with, yeah, Nowhere Man.
Nowhere Man. All right. Thank you, John. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Let's see where we're at here. We're at 62. We're still at 88 people hanging. How cool is that? Wow. 118, 121, down to still in the 80s. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Thank you, Mel, for being a host. That was killer. Absolutely killer. Thank you, everybody that chimed in on Web3. That made for a very good topic tonight, and we're on our way. And thank you, Greg, for kind of hinting at the hyperlink. It fired me up. I'm still fired up. I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight. So thank you very much. Doesn't matter. I'm retired. I'm retired. All right. I'm going to be tired. All right. So let's do this. If anybody else wants to say anything, raise your hand real quick. I know Carmela was going to say something. Go ahead, Carmela, and then we're going to end. Go ahead. Unmute, please.
I want to say thank you to the people that teach us the sign language. I'm training myself each time I'm coming every night. And I see that if I want and if I don't want, I start to remember the letters. I start to remember the numbers, and it's keep my mind working. I'm making a gym to my mind. And thank you very much.
Righty-dighty. Thank you, co-host Carmela. Let's go to Greg Hill. I see you. I see you.
I know you do. I just bothering you. I wanted to say thank you, Chris Tyzone. You did a great job also, especially not being able to see what's going on and to actually visualize this in your head. So that's you do a great job. And I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you.
Welcome, Greg.
And sure everybody else does too. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Greg Hill. That looks like all the hands. We need to do one more picture. I just was advised by the executive producer.
We would like to give everybody a chance to come on camera for a short little while. If you'd like to be in that picture.
Elizabeth, you want to come on for the picture? Patience.
Onyeloni, Paul,
Puran.
Yep.
Chris Tiazone.
Puran. Turn your cameras on.
All right, good stuff. Everybody's turning their cameras on. We like it.
We'd love to have Chris back with us if Chris can come. We're going to do our traditional I love you, which is this handshake, which everybody knows now. Nice, Kalash. Okay, just everybody, I think Chris can't come to the camera.
Okay, okay.
Okay, we understand. All right, thank you. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, sign I love you. Okay.
All right, excellent picture, excellent night tonight. This was
Where would the pictures be placed?
the pictures will be placed in the chat of Messenger chat, RobLynn Live chat, the RobLynn Live chat, and they're posted there every night. And Lynn wanted me to mention that. And let's go to Mel for one final word.
Thank you, Rob. I just want to thank Chris for giving me the backhand. Chris, thank you. And even Lynn helped. And Rob, thank you for cheering along because you guys made me feel comfortable. I couldn't see anybody, but thank you. And Chris, but I said thank you to Chris. Chris again, say thank you. Always, always coming to the rescue. Tazan, Tiezon, thank you.
Tiezon, the techie guy. All right.
Yeah, he was very helpful.
John, thank you for the wonderful song.
I want T for your reward.
T for Tarzan.
Take it, Tarzan.
I'm hanging on to your ropes, don't forget. Thank you, John, for the good song, the sweet song. Thank you. And who else? Francis, how can I forget my principal? Thank you very much, Francis. Oh, okay. Robert Lynn, if it wasn't for your life, I would not be that far.
Oh, thank you.
Because
thank you.
For the lives, and it was just for a little time, and that was it. We were put back into the attendance. But you and Rob gave us a chance. That's a chance. Things we could have learned probably from money, you know, what we would pay. You guys gave us a chance. And along with Francis and Chris, yeah, it's honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I thank you all.
Well,
and everybody who's the family here, Camilla and everybody else, Patty, Deborah, and well, he's not there, but Cecile for teaching us those great sign languages. Thank
He'll
you.
be back tomorrow night.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Wow, what a night! What a night! Oh, what a night! Late December back in '63.
Okay, I'll work on
That's
one.
enough singing. That's enough singing. I'm done. All right. Yeah.
I want to say one word.
Go ahead.
For the end. It's Pesach. I want to say a happy Easter to you, Rob. Tonight. And it's the 22nd of April. If my mother was alive, it was her birthday.
Good Pesach to you. Happy Pesach. Tonight at sundown. All right. Thank you for that, Carmela. Appreciate that. Tonight is the first night of Seder. That's right. Or tomorrow is. Okay. All right. Well, again, what a night. What a freaking night this was tonight. Thank you. What a day, what a morning, what an afternoon. All of you participating make it what it's supposed to be, and that's RobLynnLive.com. So thank you. We'll see everybody who can make it tomorrow, which will be Monday. And right now I'm going to say salute to all military veterans, salute to all active duty military, salute to all first responders, and you know it, here it comes. Salute to all of you for being here and making this show what it is. Thank you. Love you all.
Can somebody wake up Zigbody?
Pardon?
Can somebody wake Zigbody up? She's fast asleep.
Oh, she is.
She's
Sound asleep.
That's a,
Enter your mic.
that's a shot. That's a
Yabba
precious
dabba doo! I still think they're stealing my voice.
All right, everybody. Thank you again, and good night.
I see Pedro is doing a video of us.
All right. Well, that's cool. All right, unmute and let's say arrivederci. Oh no.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Very
night.
Thank you, Francis. Thank you,
He
Chris.
also says
Thank
good
you,
night.
Mel. Night,
Thanks,
RobLynn,
everybody.
everybody.
Great to
Love
see
you.
you.
Have a great week. God bless you.
If you have, a little time, can you also pray for our dear sister Julia? She's in hospital with liver
Oh my
cancer.
God.
Our Singapore 001. Sister Julia.
001. Prayers up.
Yeah, I'm now going to visit her in hospital now. Yeah, just pray for her.
What's her name, Francis?
What's your name?
CHWEE.
Oh, Chu.
Yeah. HIAH.
Okay.
Give her a big hug for me.
Thank you. Thank you.
I put her name in
Okay.
the chat.
God
Kind of
bless.
a tough
Bye-bye.
name, but I typed it in the chat. Shriha.
Riha.
Shriha, right? Yeah, pray for her.
Shriha,
She's a
Shriha.
sweetheart,
Thank you.
a very believer in ONPASSIVE. Definitely a visionary, so she's pretty special.
Very
Thank
special.
you.
Thank you, Francis.
And hello to Abdul Jabbar Jilani. Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Nice
God
to have
bless your sister William, sir. I pray the God bless your
Thank you.
sister.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, brother.
RobLynn, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, brother. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Shalom alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you for the love from Ma Rendarfield. Love you too. I see that in the chat. Very nice. All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow.
Thank you, RobLynn Live.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Bye, everybody.
Lily ma'am, Camilla ma'am, Francis sir. Namaste, namaste, sabko mein namaste.
Namaste.
All family member on ONPASSIVE man. I am big happy and RobLynn Live.
I'm glad you're big happy. I'm big happy too. Thank you.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Sweet dream. Love you all.
Good night, good night.
Good
night.
Good night, Cam.
Good night,
Good night, ma'am.
Good night, Dylan.
Good night, Lean.
Good night. Good night, Mel.